Hi, my name is awesome Karolína Fiedler, and I welcome you to the fifth episode of my podcast. My diaries still haven't arrived, and so I'm gonna freestyle some more. Now, of course, I've realized that I could just stop doing the podcast and wait, but that would only mean falling back into my old habits. Instead of finding a solution, just wait or quit because that have helped so many people to reach their goals, right? Wrong. And so I'm learning the ability to become a bit more flexible and open to the thought of adapting to the reality. One of my friends gave me a great feedback after listening to the first two episodes of this podcast. She said, "If it helps you, that's great, but I don't see how it could help me." Her feedback gave me a whole new perspective of the content I'm sharing with you. It doesn't matter that I know that all my efforts over the years led me to an awesome life. It doesn't matter that I see my diaries as a lesson I have learned from that helped me grow stronger, more resilient, more understanding and compassionate, more loving and honest. And I could keep on going. None of this matters because you don't know that. All you hear is diaries of a girl who sometimes seems mildly depressed and constantly complains about something. It is true that I didn't write my diaries much at times when I was happy. I was too busy being happy. There was no time to count blessings in the form of journaling. The journals have been helping me process whatever made me unhappy. This, over time, helped me to grow to the person I am today. It was a slow and very long process, almost invisible when divided into short diary paragraphs. And yet it all happened. I have changed. I have learned from my mistakes and I have grown. So if you keep trying to change, you feel like it's not working, you can't see any results, you don't feel any different after a week, a month, or even a bloody year of trying. Just keep going. Just because you can't see the results or you think there are none, it doesn't mean it's true. It isn't true. Every day, when you get out of bed with the intention to change, to become a better person and the best version of yourself, to live your best life, already that intention alone makes a difference. It shapes you, your actions, and the choices you make. Yes, even when the day goes terribly wrong in the end. Maybe it was meant to, you know? In order for you to grow stronger so you can achieve everything your heart desires. I used to pity myself a lot, every day, for things not working out for me. I didn't see how lucky I was to have my friends and a loving family, roof over my head, healthy, tasty food, and a clean water, accessible at any times. And all the choices I decided to make, all of them, they were mine. So I started doing them consciously, decided to do some good in the world. I am not entirely sure how am I gonna do it yet. I got a few ideas based on the foundation of the purest intentions. And for change, I started acting on them. And I keep acting on them even when it gets hard or complicated. Even on a day when I feel like not doing anything at all. Even at times when I temporarily lose faith in myself and I can't see the bigger picture. Even at times when I doubt that this will ever help anyone. The thing that keeps me going is the intention. I want to help people. That's my intention. That's what I put into my projects. This podcast is one of them. Will it help everyone? Well, I highly doubt that. Will it help someone? I hope so. Do I actually know it will? No idea. Will I keep going because that is the only way how I can find out? Hell yeah. Will I adjust the content along the way? Is it possible that I will change course of the podcast based on my inner feeling and on the feedback that I get from people? Very possible, yes. That is the flexibility to adjust to reality I was talking about in the beginning. If such thing happens, will it affect my intention foundation? Not in the slightest. I want to help people. I want to inspire. I have no idea how, but damn, I will keep on trying. I will keep on going, because the only thing that can stop me from getting there is if I stop. That is literally the only thing. It's like when you pause a movie because you don't like what's happening to your favorite character in that moment. But you still expect the movie to get to its happy end. Just press play. Just press that bloody button. Do it for your favorite character. And do it for yourself. Just press play. That is all I have to say for today. And who knows? Maybe my diaries will never arrive. In that case, that would be one of the causes of me changing course of the podcast. But still, I will see you next Sunday.